Greetings. This is Scholar Saunders saying, what's current? I have a few sponsors I would like to say, and Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everybody's good. Yes, good day to you, Wizard. Good day to you, sir. I hope you brought some friends and family members into the mix. Make sure you get them to subscribe, too. But thank you. I have to get to my sponsors. My main one is my main man, Peng. He is a great guy. Go to his lifestrongapparel.com website, LIFESTRONGAPPAREL. He has a rideshare service. He's got dog sitting. He's got treats for the dogs. There's raw sea moss. There's purple sea moss and sea moss gel. When you make those purchases, make sure you go to the checkout and you put in the code SKYLER10, Skylar10, and you get 10% off all your purchases. My only friend is God for now. Well, make your second friend me, the devil, Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, whatever you want to call me, whatever. I have so many names. But definitely go to lifestrongapparel.com, check it out, make some purchases, and be happy with life. All right. Next sponsor is my main man, Beha Jackson. Beha Jackson is definitely a great person. He is a definite, he's not a friend because I don't know him like that, but he's definitely a curious person, a humorous person. He talks about, he's talking about the various sardines on the grill, fried chicken, near beer or non-alcoholic beverages, and female strippers. All right, so that's just one of his great things. So go to Beha Jackson, Beha Jackson, or BEEJACKSON 5478. Make sure you check them out. All right, my last sponsor, but not the least, is of course Mr. Dot Focus. If you go to Dot Focus, if you go to youtube.com/@dotfocus, DOTFOCUS_1_, you'll be able to see what he's talking about when he talks about COD, Call of Duty. He's a master with that sniper rifle. He knows about the pink mist. If you know about this pink mist, you understand it. So definitely enjoy his videos and his commentary. He has 96 subscribers. That was 3 more than the last time I seen him. I want to take claim for those amount of subscribers that he has because I'm directing traffic his way. So make sure you tip him and tell him that the goofy guy, Sky Saunders, sent you. Okay. Sponsors out of the way. What is today? I didn't mean to rhyme that, but I did. Let's see. We got Agatha Danbury. Oh, we got Ishmael Garcia Jr. No, boo. Okay, good to go. I like to hate. I need to hate Ismail. Agatha Danbury says hello. Atomic Fart says eat your hat. Okay, we have a troll in the building. A troll's in the building. We need the trolls. Don't let the trolls go away. Do not block them. Do not send them away. More trolls, more trolling, more life. All right. Trolling is live. Got 3 likes, 3 viewers. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all. So, okay. Like this video, subscribe to it. Thank you. Thank you, Wizard. I appreciate that. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to ride this pony all the way to the finish line. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how the jury's going to look at him in about 4 months from now. But we're riding on Diddy. Pause. Diddy had a New Year's freak off last night. And YouTube subscriber says, Bussy for the New Year. Salute to you. Good. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Salute. But yeah, okay, so the latest news is that Diddy hired these men to allegedly stalk these, attractive young women and say, "Come, what's going on? What's up? How you doing? You want to go? You want to meet Diddy?" And they're kind of like nervous and like not sure of themselves and still kind of like, "Well, yeah, I guess yeah, sure, why not meet Diddy?" Um, and they either were very adverse to it, they weren't for to it, or they were very gung ho and like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'm down for anything. I'll do it. Why not?" There's one case of a woman. Her name is Lisa. She she was in this whole mess. She says she was invited because her husband worked for Sony, claimed to have been one of their targets. I was talking to another woman, and this guy came up out of nowhere. He said, "Hey, Diddy saw you guys and wants to know if you want to hang out after this is all done." I didn't really know what to say, she told the Post. This is what's interesting. This is the interesting part about this whole case. Oh, we got Black Cuddy in the room. Salute, 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 salute. Salute to Black Cuddy. Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're, delivering those. Are you delivering packages today? Or are you off today? Is this an off day? Or are you still? What's happening? I know you're in loss prevention too. You're in loss prevention. Are you pounding the pavements? What's going on? Hope you're safe out there. Off day, good to go. Great, you earned it. You've earned it. You put in the work, Black Cuddy. So I appreciate it. So this woman is saying that he tried to convince her, that it was an honor to be asked, and then said that it would be an intimate time. She said, "This was my clue that I wasn't being asked just to hang out." Oh no, not at all. You're about to get into a whole nother world of Diddy, allegedly. It's going to be a whole different kind of setting, a whole different kind of understanding. I have 0 viewers right now, 0. Bing. This is for rebroadcast land. But so this woman was approached, and she said, this is at a white party in 2007. So this is going on 18 years ago. Uninterested in the intimate request, Lisa cleverly dodged a straight answer using her husband as an accomplice. So I said, "My husband would love to meet Diddy," she said. He was like, "What husband? Who is he?" So I pointed him out, and the guy rolled his eyes and said, "Never mind." Like, did you see how quick that was? He went from 0 to 100 to 0 real quick. Like, it took him that amount of time in that period, in that amount of space, to say one thing and then do another. He said, "Never mind." And then later it says the truth would later be revealed as one of Lisa's friends accepted the musician's offer, only to realize her acceptance was a mistake. My friend said yes and went with him and a bunch of other people back to his mansion. She never really talked about it afterwards, but just would say that she shouldn't have gone. It wasn't a good experience for her, Lisa told the Post. However, it remains unclear whether the intimate time being allegedly touted at the 2004 party involved one of Combs' freak-off sex party scandals. It's not clear. "I hear about all these stories and it freaks me out, no pun intended," she said. "That could have been me. Thank God it wasn't." So she's a believer. I'm an atheist. She probably really does believe in Jesus and the Lord, her Savior, Christ Almighty. But Lisa's memory of the event closely resembles accusations of a former employee of the Shane rapper Philip Pines, the Post claims. In a lawsuit filed on December 23rd, Pines alleged that the disturbing indulgences were still happening from 2019 to 2021, as he claims he was tasked with procuring supplies to feed the star's grotesque sexual habits. This is the thing. Like, you can get all this information, and it's all alleged. All this is not factual. It's not based in reality. It's not grounded in truth. However, it doesn't matter when it comes to the person's mind in that jury box, because their mind is going to be attuned to Cassie in that hallway and Diddy just wailing on her. All these things are cute. The freak offs, the baby oil, the white parties, the people having laced drinks, and the different drugs that were put in their drinks allegedly. All that is hot. All that is hot. But the Cassie idea will always be in their minds. That video, just the visual of that. Not his apology. His apology came like too little, too late. Shortchanged. Nothing of substance. It was just a safe face, really. Here's a photo. There's a photo of Donna Karen, Tommy Lee Jones, Mariah Carey, Star Jones, and Rev Run along with Diddy. And they're all smiles. Everybody's all smiles and teeth, and showing like they're enjoying themselves. So many people know so much. It's not even funny. Anybody you turn on the TV, turn on the movies, turn on your websites, whatever the case may be. Go to Twitter, go to TikTok, go to X, and go to TikTok. Go to Instagram. You're gonna see people that know something allegedly. They know something. They saw something. They just out of the corner of their eye. She ain't got no top on, nor bottom. She's bobbing and weaving down there. What's going on? She's an eater. She's an eater. Ciroc is being marketed overseas. Okay, that's cool, Wizard, but what does that have to do with anything? Diddy's no longer associated with Ciroc. Thanks for the input, but I don't understand what this has to do with anything. According to Pine's lawsuit, which was first obtained by TMZ, the former employee was asked to set up the events, and his then boss referred to as Wild King Nights, which allegedly involved multiple women and would sometimes last for days. His job duties include prepping the hotel rooms with red lights, alcohol, marijuana, baby oil, towels, and illegal drugs, according to the suit. The December claim also alleges that Pines was responsible for obtaining power banger sex machines, an $1,100 motorized sex toy with multiple dildos of varying sizes and shapes. This is getting real. Holy. This is getting definitely into some crazy territory. Pines claims he was also tasked with removing any evidence of drugs and sex toys, as well as to clean up stains from bodily fluids afterward. The former employee is now suing Combs for sexual battery, sexual harassment, and sex trafficking. Yes, he is. Okay, so he's suing. This is the thing I just don't understand though. Why break this down to me, Barney style? Why is not sexual battery, sex harassment, and sex trafficking? Aren't those crimes? How are they civil suits? How are they lawsuits? Those are crimes. That's what Jay-Z was saying. Hit me with a crime. Why are you hitting me with a lawsuit? So he's going to settle out of court most likely. Chip off maybe 2 or 3 million. That's nothing to him. Bumbleclot's in the building. Thanks for returning, Bumbleclot. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribed. I'll be missing you, Diddy. Pink cocaine. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, I'll come back to this. I'm just looking up at my studio on YouTube. I'm getting good responses from previous posts. So I'm not mad. But I need more. I need more. Give me more. Wizard says Diddy will be in jail for probably 5 years on his life of life. That's my predictions. Jay's legacy has been destroyed by allegations. I don't know if it's been destroyed. It's been tarnished. It's been tarnished. But I don't know if it's been destroyed. He has so many hits. He has so much stellar material in his life that it stands beyond what Diddy is. Diddy is a halfway everything. He's not really a rapper. He's not really a dancer. He's not really a producer. He's not really a manager. He's not really an executive. But he combines all those things into one, and that what makes him Diddy, or what made him Diddy. But this is a whole weird space as it is. All of this is just strange and goofy and weird and kooky, and just the sex parties and that will go on for days and everything like that. That's just disgusting. It's just disturbing. Reasonable doubt, exactly. But I mean, okay. So the sex days, if we go on for days, and that's not in itself disgusting. It's disgusting if there were minors involved. It's disgusting if there were men who were violated. It's disgusting if women did not give consent to any sexual conduct. That's disgusting. I don't care how many orgies you can have. That's legally on the books as long as you're an adult. That's fine. Do your thing. Whatever you got to do. Yada yada yada. But beyond that, you got to have, it's just not looking good for Diddy. That's all I got to say. Woo! You can't make this up. You can't make it up. Denied bail 3 times, goddammit. After putting up so much money, I never heard of it. I never heard of somebody putting up $50 million bail. Has that ever happened before? James Jackson, here we go. The real question is, will you be at the Diddy welcome home party? I should be, and I show all my work. I got almost 30 videos up to this date. It's gonna be probably 60 to 70, maybe 90, maybe 100, maybe more, maybe 150. A lot of days left till May 5th, and May 5th is gonna be really interesting. And allow cameras. Why are they not allowing cameras? We need cameras. They're worse than Diddy. Some rooms had cameras. Other rooms didn't. James Jackson says, Sky going to be Saucy Santana +1. Thank you for the hatred, James. Thank you for the hatred. That's what I need. Don't think I'm going to block you or put you in timeout or anything like that or hide you from the chat. Keep on hating. I appreciate the hate. Is this a trending topic? It sure is. It's one of the top lists. And if you put in Diddy and then search for it, it's gonna be one of the top stories. But especially the New York Post. The New York Post is one that really had all of this. Aretha Franklin was at one of the goddamn white parties. Reverend Al Sharpton. Diddy's 2004 white party in the Hamptons. The mogul teamed up with Sony for Vote or Die theme on the 4th of July, focusing on mobilizing minority voters for the election. It started out all good. Look at this white party. Oh my God, they got everybody in white. They were told they would have quote unquote personal time with Diddy. Personal time. I thought you was gonna be talking about New Orleans. Nah, I gotta talk about Diddy. We can talk about New Orleans some other time. That's pretty heavy. This is heavy too, but this is a little bit lesser because he's an entertainer, and that was a serious situation. 10 people died, 30 people injured. I'm not going to talk about that. I know what happened. I know the whole ins and outs, but I'm not, going to be talking about it. I got to ride this pony all the way to the finish line, if you don't mind, James. Be for real. Ain't nobody doing nothing with Aretha unless we talking about young Aretha. Old Aretha, you could throw her titty around her back and it will reach the other side. That could be true. That could be true. More hatred. I appreciate it. But I was just giving an example. Reverend Al Sharpton was there too. So just imagine that. Just imagine that. So MGK was Diddy's bussy boy. Was he though? Allegedly? Let's call that alleged right now. I'm not sure about all that. Did you get some bussy last night? You got a wrench, so I'm gonna answer your question. No, I did not get bussy last night. I've never gotten bussy, and I never will get bussy. I will never give up bussy, and I will never be entangled in any kind of bussy actions. Does that answer your question, sir? Does that answer your condescending question? What movie is that from? Does that adequately answer your condescending question? What movie is that from? Who knows what movie that's from? Type it in the live chat. There's 4 people in here. I got 7 likes. I need to have 40,000 people in here. One day I will. We're almost there. Whether you smoke a pole or lick a hole, we won't judge. Well, I definitely have. I've licked 2 holes of a female, but not any males. And good thing for you clearing that up. Good job. Weather you. Yeah, that's right. I'm saying weather. Like, is it raining outside? What is going on? Talking about weather you. But that's okay. I get it's autocorrect. It's run. It's typing too quickly. I do the same thing. I'm just messing with you. I may talk about that now that I see it. I may talk about it because it is kind of interesting. It's very similar, eerily. I'm talking about the New Orleans Bourbon Street killer who was gunning at different police officers after he mowed down so many people. He was a vet, flying ISIS flag. The attacker, Shamsud Dean Jabba, 42, grew up in Texas and served in the U.S. military for 10 years. Law enforcement sources for the Post told the Post. He was shot dead during a firefight with police just after 3 a.m. Wednesday, moments after his rented Ford F-15 Lightning slammed into a crane that was blocking Bourbon Street and halted his rampage. 2 officers were wounded in the shootout but are in stable condition. Police described Din Jabbar, who was wearing military attire after doing the attack, as hell-bent on wreaking carnage among the celebrating crowd. While sources said the black flag seen waving from the back of his truck was an Islamic Caliphate or ISIS banner. Bussy in the pee hole of a penis. That was cute. That was cute. Star Report was good last night. Yeah, it was. He does a great job. Better job than myself. I can't do this that well. I'm a better writer more than I am a performer. But trolling aside, what are your predictions? Do you think Diddy will walk free, or do you think he'll get life? I don't know. I have to wait till the jury. Duh. I can't say, oh, well, my crystal ball, I see that he's going to be able to. I have no clue. I have no idea. I knew he was in the military without even looking into it. Yeah, so. The city of New Orleans was impacted by a terrorist attack. Mayor Latoya Cantrell said of the carnage early Wednesday, with the FBI soon confirming it was investigated as an act of terrorism. At least 2 improvised explosives have been found near Bourbon Street, which sources described as pipe bombs packed with nails and placed in blue coolers. Bomb squads were also dispatched to a nearby Airbnb. Dinja Bar is believed to have rented after a fire broke out at it sometime after the attack. The attack unfolded at the intersection of Bourbon and Canal Streets in the French Quarter neighborhood close to where revelers had gathered to watch the city's New Year's Eve fireworks, and just hours before the highly anticipated Sugar Bowl college football game between Notre Dame and the University of Georgia. In addition to the fatalities, which witnesses said included a child, some 35 people were hospitalized after the male driver raced down the iconic street at a very fast pace, according to New Orleans Police Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick. What can I say about this? I can try to maybe overlap or try to tie these things together. Star Report is dry to me. He lost a lot of good callers. Plus, he'd be saying he don't really need handouts, but always make people donate. How does he make people donate? Who's ever been made to donate? You either donate or you don't donate. So it's completely up to you to be a donor. You say yes or no. What do you mean make people donate? This is I'm gonna say it's all about irrationalism. It's all about irrationalism. The Diddy case and this this trucker that killed 10 people and brutalized 35 people that are still living. It's all about irrationalism, kids. It's all about irrationality. It's all about not thinking. It's all about not being in tune with reality, not being in tune with truth and what injustice and understanding of who you are, and what you're about. That's what it's all about. Diddy, his whole case is alleged. You know, his is alleged that he is. They even have to say alleged for the guy for Jabba. He didn't die in the whole thing, did he? I don't think he died. I think he's still alive. They still have to say he's a suspect. They still have to say he's innocent. They have to say it, just like Luigi Mangione. He's innocent. Even though all signs point to him as being the killer, you still have to say he's innocent. You still have to say he's not guilty until proven guilty in a court of law. And that's how our judicial system functions. He makes them, like I said, he asks them if they donated, and sometimes if they don't, he says, I'll put you on hold so you can get that donation in there. Yeah, so yeah. It's not making them. He's not putting a gun to their back of their head, to their skull. That's making them. Here, put this donation in. That's making somebody do something. What planet are you on? How old are you? Are you a child, James? I don't need you in here if you are a child. If you're 13 years old, I don't need you. I can't tell what your age is. You seem very juvenile, very immature. But continue to hate. Don't stop hating. I'm just saying. The subject didn't engage with local law enforcement and is now deceased. Oh, he's dead. Okay. He is dead. He said, nigga, I'm 35. You 1 year younger than myself. Hallelujah. You're going to be 36 this year. I'll be 37 this year. Hallelujah. 2025. How about that? You'll be 36. So you're born in 89. How about that? So nigger, you're definitely above age now. So start acting like it. You get away from my finger. You get away from my finger. So this is just let me just tie them together. Like it's the irrationality of Diddy thinking he's above everything. He's above the law. He's above everything. Every law enforcement. He's above the conditions of other people's rights. This is just like Jabba. He's dead now, but he had the idea that he was above everybody's rights, that he could just take their life, their highest right, their life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what we're guaranteed. We're guaranteed life and liberty unless you mess that liberty up, or if you mess your life up, something with your life. They're not guaranteed necessarily. I was gonna say life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness are guaranteed, but they have conditions. You can get life imprisonment or you can get capital punishment. That takes away life. Liberty, well, why did you get life imprisonment or capital punishment? Because you were in jail, you were in prison. That's liberty. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness is not guaranteed in any way. Happiness is not guaranteed. The pursuit of happiness is. You're allowed to go out and make yourself happy. Eudaimonia, as Aristotle once said. Eudaimonia, I'm breaking that down. You is good. Daemon or demon is a spirit, and Ia or Ia is state. So it's like a good spirit state, happiness. That's the idea that the great, the superior and majestic philosopher Aristotle once said that over 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. So that's just maybe 3,000 years ago. I got my dates all wrong, maybe. But yeah, so this is all about having a sense of the exit of rationality, the exit of thinking, the exit of actually engaging with reality. They failed to get engaged with reality in some way. I can say for sure, Diddy failed to engage with reality when he was throwing Cassie around, okay? You remember that. He's still innocent, but he will forever be remembered for that. That can never be, taken away. Fat Joe has a key to the city and an honorary doctorate, even though he's a convicted felon. He's a convicted felon. See, but this is the thing. I was just thinking about it like this. It's like scales. Diddy was on a higher scale. Very high scale. Fat Joe was like down here. And then when he fell, it was like a little, he didn't fall too hard. So he was on a little hill. But Diddy was on a mountain. And when Diddy fell, that really hurt. That really hurt. And so Fat Joe can, he can get in his conviction for a tax evasion all he wants, and he'll still get the key to the city and the honorary doctorates and the executive roles and different things like that. All that'll come his way because of the fact that he didn't fall so hard. He wasn't that high up. Joe Zempic, exactly. Started turning you to a Lucifer lover. I've loved Lucifer ever since I learned about what his name means. You look up what his name means. Did you watch the ball drop yesterday? I did. Who does your eyebrows, the Koreans or yourself? I don't do any. I don't touch them. I don't touch them. I try to block them out from the broadcast because they're a distraction. I know, but when you see me in real life, you can see my when I'm in IRL, I just have my eyebrows out. I don't hide them. I mean, they're sometimes hidden by my bill on my hat, but that's about it. Son of the light or something like that. Yeah, exactly. That's what it means. Light bearer, Lucifer, Lucy, Lux, fair like a fairy, Lucifer, light bearer or light bringer. That's all he is. If you look through the Bible, he does nothing wrong. He doesn't do anything wrong. You want to say he messed up Job's life, but look who allowed it. God allowed it. He was like, oh, you want to see if you want to test him? You want to see what he's going to do if, I take away his wife, his kids, all his possessions, just pretty much screw up his life all the way, see if he still serves me? Okay, I'll let you do that, Lucifer. Go ahead. Go on, devil. Do what you got to do. That's basically what happened. Then he tempted Jesus in the desert. He was like, wait, what, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? What's up with you, man? What are you doing? Why don't you come over with me? I got my own place. I have the whole entire hell. You can have this too. You can be in part of this. And then, of course, Jesus was like, get thee behind me, Satan. And, it's a totally different thing. No, so Lucifer is your God. No, the algorithm is my God. That's the God that I serve. The algorithm. I am of the devil, and the devil's work I will do. That's right, Bumbleclot. That's what I say. I say that all day. I'm not a Luciferian. I'm not a Satanist. But I would prefer a Satanist or a Luciferian over somebody that believes in God. But it's all mythology. It's all myths. All of it is Christian mythology. Adam and Eve don't fall too far from the apple tree. That's pretty clever. That was clever. Do your father know? Of course my father knows. He's a minister. He would have to know. I go to church with him every Sunday. So he doesn't have to go there alone. So I'm gonna try to interweave everything together. Okay, so you got Jabba, the person that killed these people. I used to say alleged, but he definitely killed him because he's dead now. So you can say he did it. Who knows if he had accomplices or anything like that? Anton LaVey's parties were lit. I bet they were. I mean, I've seen clips of sacrifices, and they have the pentagram and stuff like that. He has the snake. It's crazy. Yeah, Anton LaVey was a piece of work. He definitely was a piece of work. Anton LaVey. I think he did read some Ayn Rand, if I'm not mistaken. Anton LaVey. Ayn Rand. It is said that the objective is in the philosophy of Ayn Rand is an acknowledged source for some of the satanic philosophy as outlined in the Satanic Bible by Anton LaVey. Believe that. But that doesn't mean that Ayn Rand or her philosophy is part of Satanism. He got inspired because of Ayn Rand's work. What you doing, James? You're messing up the vibe. You're messing up the vibe. You got your messages detracted or retracted. Excuse me. So we got 4 people in here, 7 likes. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Does hell exist? No. Not in the sense that people think it is. After you die, you either go to heaven or hell or purgatory. You go to paradise, purgatory, or perdition. And there is no purgatory, perdition, or paradise. There's just non-existence. So there's only hell on earth. Hell on earth is basically torture and torment and complete anti-reason, anti-mind, anti-life. That's hell. Anything that's anti-mind, anti-reason, anti-life, that's a hell's condition. That's the only. And heavenly is, of course, of mind, of reason, of life, of enjoyment, of happiness. All that is entailed in heaven, on earth. Heaven is a place on earth. They got a song, "Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Yeah. So so I'm tying Diddy. Okay, so he had these, I guess, henchmen, these goons. They're calling them in the news reports. Um, they're saying that he orchestrated various people to go out into the land and see about his see about what would happen to them once they got to into his inner sanctum, excuse me. There was singing Imagine by John Lennon of the Beatles last night before the ball dropped, as if the end is near. They play that every year. They play New York, New York. They play John Lennon's um, Imagine. They play in a few other songs, but those are the standards. New York, New York, and John Lennon's Imagine. Which is funny because it's like New Zealand, New Zealand and Australia. It's already the second right now, and where they are, I think, right now. But yesterday, yesterday before yesterday, I guess you can say, um, they had already had their fun, had their fireworks. Different places had amazing fireworks displays and things of that nature. So they're way ahead of us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They're way ahead of us. Way ahead of us. So they look at New York like, psh, that's cute. But it's America, so it's like the Eastern Seaboard is like the most lit part because there's a way where people are so attracted to this area. That's why you see all those revelers, at Times Square and things of that nature. James Jackson said, "Did you get your check? Send me 200." That was cute. 200 what? 200 Legos? 200 rubles? 200 what? 200 button? Too much? 200 screws? Too much? 200 what? You didn't put a dollar sign or a euro sign or any other symbol to indicate that you're talking about money. So send me 200 what? Be specific, sir. Give back to your subscribers any giveaways in the future. I'm thinking about doing that. That'd be cool, I think. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I would have to figure it out. I don't know how I would implement that, but that doesn't seem like a bad idea. I would love to reward my subscribers. Thank you for being my subscribers. The reason why I'm even doing this. And the subscribers continue to grow as I'm speaking. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But Diddy is innocent. Jabba was guilty. He's dead now. He's guilty. I mean, but that's just what it is, though. It's the lack of reasoning. It's the lack of thought. That's what the problem is. Oh, okay, wait a minute. $300, but the dollar sign becomes before the 300. Nice try. Gift cards, but only to ones who donate to be fair. Maybe. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Free my dog Diddy. Yeah. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Free Diddy. Definitely free Diddy. Definitely free Diddy. He had these people that went out and just said, hey, you're looking fine. You looking good, girl. Why don't you come over to Diddy's party? You have a good time. That's what happened. Lisa's girlfriend, Lisa's friend, homie, friend, acquaintance, she didn't have too much of a good time. That's the sad part. That's the scary part about all of this. It seems like everybody's like, yeah, well, we have these white parties. Everything is jumping. Hey, everybody singing, dancing to the music on the radio. You know, it's like everybody's having a party. It seems like everything's all good, and it's really not. Everything's really, sideways. Do they want a Diddy sacrifice? Do they want him to give up one of his daughters or the sons? The daughters and the sons are happy. They're living their best life. They're in the I think St. Martin's or St. Barts. Let me make sure. I think they're on some island. St. Barts. They're in St. Barts. See, that's what I'm talking about too. But I'm gonna try to relate the two stories together. So Jabba was completely delusional, completely irrational, complete evil, complete speck of dust, nothing, nobody. And, people want to say, this is the thing, this is the reason why I think people believe in God a lot. They want to say, like, okay, he's definitely going to hell, right? Right? But then that's not the truth. Because there's people that are on death row, who get letters and cards from people saying it's all right if you weren't innocent, even if you weren't innocent, saying that they weren't innocent. God's got you. He's going to save you from your sins. He's going to protect you. He's going to love you. He's going to take you into his fold, into his kingdom. James Jackson, I have to salute you, sir. You're one of my favorite people right now. That's not my question. Still, I'm telling you what it is. Their happiness is in my question. The question is, do they want a sacrifice in order for him to get free? There's no need for a sacrifice on any level of anybody, even in the worst person. Sacrifice is evil. Ain't no cell block like a Diddy cell block, because a Diddy cell block don't stop. Ain't no cell block like a Diddy cell block, because a Diddy cell block don't stop. OG Green, take that racist logo off your profile pictures. Hey, that's probably gonna be worth something. You got to keep that on there, because they ban that stat from the the internets probably. You probably can't get that too many places. I'm Natchez. Okay, oh, he's serious. I'm Natchez Indian. Behind the bar. Okay, sent me here. Salute to Behind the Bar. Welcome here. Happy New Year. Thank you for coming in. Tell about 12 other people about me. I appreciate it. Take that racist tone out of your mouth. I am a redskin. Oh, salute. So there we go, James. Now you have a definite opponent besides myself. He's not backing down. Like this video. Yes, like it. Like, subscribe. Get my weight. I mean, I should put this up. I always forget. I swear to God, I always forget. It's crazy as hell. It's like the duh moment for me. I'm stupid. So there's my Cash App. If y'all feel froggy, leap into there with some dollars. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna continue to weave the tales together. It's all not thinking. Everything is not thinking. I've been a victim of not thinking and a culprit in not thinking. I've done that many times. I'm not thought, and I pay the price. Sometimes I have to pay the price multiple times for me to get the message, for myself to understand. All right, being an Indian and having a racist logo of your people is diabolical. Corporation made millions off that logo. They made billions. They didn't make millions. They made billions. What have they gave back to the Indian people? What have they given back to the Indian? I'm correcting you. You need a question mark. But you're right and fast, James. I know. I get it. I get it. Yeah. So yeah. So I said billions, billions, definitely. And I mean, I think it's all it comes down to about everybody else. If it was everybody else, people would have a problem offense. I mean, white people will probably have offense just because they're like, oh, really, white skins, and they have a white guy with a gap tooth and that really sunburnt look and um, hair like Nick Nolte in that picture. If you know what I'm talking about, that would be a problem. Are you biracial? Redskins trash. James cooking. Yeah, Wizard, you know what time it is when James gets in the building. James is on the roll today. I'm telling you. I have to appreciate it. That's what I said. I was appreciating him for keeping this live chat live. Put the live in live chat. Appreciate that. I got 4 people in here. 4 people. Not 400, not 4,000, not 40,000, not 400,000, not 4 million. 4. 5 now. 5 people. 5 people. Not 5 million, not 5,000, not 50 million. 5. But yeah, those two things coincide. Diddy, his whole situation, his whole problem with law enforcement, and Jabba, who's dead now, in New Orleans. It's all about not thinking. When you think that you have the possibility to do and act and do right. Ayn Rand herself said, she did an assessment of Shakespeare's "to be or not to be," the famous line from Hamlet. To be or not to be means to think or not to think. That means that you have a grasp of reality or you don't, or you choose not to have a grasp of reality, whatever the case may be. He did run that guy off, yeah, but at least he came back. He came back, but he seems like he got off the block. I don't know, but I have to, just think about, how when you don't think, when you don't have the capacity to think, when you don't use reason. Reason is the faculty that identifies and integrates the materials provided by man's senses. And that is a very, staid, very, almost complicated, complex definition, but it's exactly what it is. It's the definition to what reason is. But just to put it in layman's terms, just to put it in quick terms, it's your capacity to think. It's your ability to think. That's all it is. That's all reason is. Here he's back now. Sia Chito Chaha Natchez. Yalu no palo. Miko ama. No time for your blah 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 bibbity blah about Indian. Got nothing to prove. Okay, with the clap back, OG Green. Okay. I see you. My man. Salute. Get back at him. Get back at him, OG. Get back at James. He plays us all. He tries to play everybody. He plays me the most. Or tries to play me the most. He can't play me. I'm on my own show. I gave him a wrench. So. But that's salute to you, OG. Salute to you. You keeping the flame going. I thought you ran off the block. Wizard was like, oh, they got him out of here. And nope. Came back with an uppercut and a left jab. And a right hook. Well, a left jab and a right hook. if you get anything from me, Diddy is an innocent man. I would love him to be free. I want him to be free just to see, what he can possibly do on house arrest with supervised visits by law enforcement, limited female interaction, limited familial interaction, just to see what that is like for his life. See what his life is like. I think with the influx of information that we have, I think it's a good thing. I think it's definitely great that we have access to a lot of information at one time. But it could also be a hindrance. It could also be something that could block us, could stop us from being great. That could be definitely a part that could keep us from flourishing and thriving, and that's the worst place to be in when you're in a place where you can't flourish or thrive. How would the ankle bracelet stay on with all that, baby? That was a good one. That was a good one. Boom, boom. OG, I see you. I see you. That was a good one. He said, let me repeat what he said. He said, how would the ankle bracelet stay on with all that baby lotion? But remember, it's baby oil. Remember, it's baby oil, not baby lotion. But that was a clever little joke right there. I'll give you credit on that. That was a good one, OG. Make sure you subscribe and like to this channel before you go. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. If anything, just remember that the worst thing you can possibly do is to say, you know what? I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. The Lord will have his way. The winds and the stars and the cards and everything will be, for me or against me. Whatever happens, happens. It's just what it is. No, that's not what it is. What it is reality. What is truth. What is existence. But they're not all together. I have to say there's a difference. Metaphysics deals with existence. Epistemology deals with reality. That's the distinction that everybody has to make once you realize that. And let me break down what metaphysics and epistemology is. Metaphysics is basically the theory or the idea of everything that exists. Epistemology is the science of reason. The science of knowledge, which is properly, in a proper philosophy, reason. So look out for anybody that try to tell you otherwise. These shysters, these hucksters, these people that sell snake oil, via specific ideas on how to create money online and stuff like that. It's just like, just know better. Learn if you make a mistake. If you do the wrong thing, learn from that wrong thing. Make yourself better. Make yourself do better. And enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. That you only get one of these things. We get one life. There's no afterlife. There's no underworld. There's no overworld. This is it. One life. Make the best of it. Make the most of it. I'm fortunate enough to live and being raised in the United States of America. Fortunate enough to look at these different issues that go on with Diddy and Jabba, and try to link these two stories together. Is because they did not use their faculty to think. They did not use their capacity to think, to reason, to use their mind. They flouted the mind. They flouted ideas. They flouted thought. And look what it got them. Either two places you end up, either dead or in jail. Two places you end up, either dead or in jail. Still nowhere to go. That's reality. Hey, I'd like to thank everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share all these my videos, especially this video. And I will see you sometime tomorrow. Thank you very much. Take care.